see, we're 2723.
Once again, Ricky, name's John, as you know. You probably looked me up on QRZ. Yeah, I've just listening onto the old timers net and saw your signal pop up on the band scope and investigated it, and lo and behold, you're calling CQ, so I thought I'd come back. You're about 5 and 8 here, Ricky, possibly 5 and 9 on the peaks. My noise is about S4, so reasonable copy so far anyway. I've just come in the shack actually. I've been working in the garden, doing a bit of work, tidying up as it's warmed up a bit now, and it needed doing, so I'll just come in the shack now and see what's occurring. But as I say, you're about 5 and 8, Ricky, so I'll copy G0AWV, GW0AGZ, over.
Yeah, very good. No problem at all, John. And nice to hear you on again. And you're peaking a good 5 and 8 to 5 and 9 on the last transmission. So very good indeed. And I mean, I know that conditions probably will be better later on for 80 metres. But on the whole, it's not bad. You know, I was talking to somebody the other day and saying that this is a very underused band, I think, by UK stations. And 40 metres being brown bread, the way it is at the moment, you've got a lot of chances of working, you know, other G stations on 80. But I don't know whether it's a situation where, you know, a lack of space for antennas. I don't know. Obviously, everybody's situation is different. And I know a lot of people, you know, they sort of quite few ideas to about 40. And then after that, they don't seem to, some don't seem to have antennas for 80. But it's a bit underused, I think. It's there, you can use it, you can get contact. So, you know, it's not too bad at all, John. So, good signal. Running here a Yaesu ST1000 MP Mark 5 field. I'm running 300 watts from an old Kid SB200 linear. And the antenna is a 130-foot doublet. So, swing it back round to you. Wonder what are you running there, John? GW0AGZ, G0AWV, over.
Yeah, okay, Ricky, all copied there. G0AWV, GW0AGZ return, yes, a bit of QSB, but okay, and as you say, 80 metres is underutilised for whatever reason, probably because, as you say, antenna size, modern gardens being what they are, you don't get a lot of room generally, do you? And anyone that has got room, quite lucky really. And also you've got the noise issue as well, haven't you? So it's probably a combination of the two, you know, that's to blame for it. But anyway, we're lucky enough to have a bit of room here. We've got about 3/4 of an acre. I don't think I mentioned the QTH. I'm just south of Oswald Street on the Shropshire Powys border, in a little village called Lanarmonnock, about 5 miles south of Oswald Street, Ricky. So that's the location, and the working condition is the IC7300, like a lot of other people. I bought it last autumn about, and so far so good with it, quite pleased with it. And running with the Expert 1K here. 400 watts into a resonant dipole, Ricky, but it's not very high. It's only about 20 feet at the feed point, and the ends go down even lower, you know, so but it's okay for Inter G, and it seems to get me out okay. Yeah, I've been out working in the garden, clearing up, doing a bit of shredding and putting it all in bins. I'll be going up to the tip later this week when I get all my bins full, so it's a worthwhile trip. But it's overcast at the moment. It's about 7 degrees centigrade, something like that. So it's not too bad if you're working, but I still prefer it a little bit warmer than what it is. But obviously, we're still in February, so we can't complain, can we? And we've not had any snow here at all, you know. So we've just had the low temperatures occasionally, haven't we? We seem to get a week of cold weather, and then a week of mild weather, and then back to the cold weather again. It just alternates all the time, doesn't it? But can't complain generally, it's okay. And we've had no floods at all this year. The rainfall's been very low here. Normally, you can guarantee the river here, which is the River Vyrnwy, will flood, you know, which is quite normal. It doesn't do any damage to anybody's property usually, and but that's not happened at all this winter, so it just shows the rainfall is definitely, so far, it says touching wood, definitely lower than what it has been in the past, Ricky. So there we go. Okay then, so I think I've told you everything, so back to you, G0AWV in Surrey, GW0AGZ near Oswestry, over.
Yeah, fine, no problem, John, and good copy coming in, and finding all of the equipment as well. Yeah, looking back here, I did take some notes, but nothing's changed from your side, because I had IC7300 and your Expert 1K and the dipole. So you're running a 80 meter resident dipole. So doing a good job, and the level of noise is, I've got about S5, S6, so not too bad. It depends. I mean, sometimes it can be really good, and then other times you don't really normally get it any higher than about that. Generally, it does sit between sort of 4 and 5, so quite quiet here. It's not too bad. I live in a very small village, but it's pretty okay. And sort of where we are is pretty good. I've not got sort of houses right on top of me, which would be causing any real problems. So excellent. Well, I'll be seeing you on. Going to be going ahead at some point, but you might want to, I suppose, start to get ready to look at asking your friends and everything else. The other bits and pieces you were doing in the garden, that's all good. I've been doing a little bit this morning. I do want to, I need to get back out there. I've got to sort my daughter's rabbit out. The rabbit's got to be cleaned out, and she's 10. She won't do it. She doesn't want to do it. So I get lumbered with it. That's what dads have to do, John. But nice to hear you, mate, and I wish you a very pleasant day. I'm off work. Everything on Monday. So sort of taking it easy, but just sort of cracking on and doing a few bits and pieces as well. So I shall probably be going to get a cup of tea and then do a little bit more tidying up in the garden. I'll bring it back round to you, John. Nice to hear you on this morning, for sure. GW0 from G0AWV.
Yeah, very good, Ricky. All copied. G0AWV, GW0AGZ, returning for the final, yeah? Okay, on the rabbit. Well, enjoy the rabbit, Ricky. No, we don't have any pets here at all, and all our children have left home, you know, so there's no pets and no children here. I am retired, been retired for 6 years now, coming up. So there we go, and no worries at all. We're one of these lucky pensioners that they're on about in the news, Ricky, I think, anyway. I packed in 2011, which seems to have been about the right time, but anyway. Okay, Ricky, well, I'll probably try and participate on the Raphael's net on 3710 in a few minutes, if anyone's on there, but other than that, I don't have any other plans on the bands. It's just ad hoc, you know, if I turn the rig on and hear somebody, I'll generally work them, you know, so I don't have any strict regimes. I I don't always participate every day in the nets, but just depends how the fancy takes me, Ricky, you know. Okay then, not a lot else to report then, so I'll say 7-3s. Enjoy the time off work, Ricky, and hopefully we'll work soon. Take care, mate. G0AWV, GW0AGZ. 7-3 for now, Ricky.
Thanks a lot, John. And yeah, we'll look forward to catching up again with you soon. And it's funny because, you know, like we were talking about this band being quite an underused band. There's been many times, you know, that I've been calling and nothing. A couple of people have come back and said, you know what, same sort of thing. I can't not go back to somebody calling when they've been calling for quite some time. And it's quite amazing. The band is open. It's open, and just a lot of inactivity. Really, it's like it's if you know, the band is dead, but it isn't. Just nobody using it, nobody on. So there you go. Have a great day, John. Enjoy your time. I suppose now when you're retired, you can a bit more sort of at your leisure, isn't it? You can potter around doing all sorts and go wherever, play a bit of radio whenever you want. I suppose that's good. That's what you work towards, don't you? All the best, mate, for now, and we'll speak to you very soon, I'm sure. GW0AGZ, G0AWV, Fetcham, Surrey.
I'll always answer your CQ call, Ricky. Okay then, I'll QSY now. GW0AGZ, QSY, 730.
7-3, mate. Bye-bye.
Thanks for running the net, Ken. Best of luck tonight. And but just a question, John, quickly. Have you still got that local noise on you? Go ahead.
Yeah, right.
Because we're getting too much. So I've just got the back garden to look at, and yeah, that's getting a bit difficult to know. Still waiting results from hospital, but I always think if as long as they said 2 to 3 weeks, they'll tell me, but if there's anything dodgy, we'll get in touch straight away. Well, it's coming up to 3 weeks, so we're keeping our fingers crossed that they've found nothing dodgy. But what they've found, I don't know, but they'll let me know. I'll give them a ring tomorrow. The results come through yesterday. The results from the blood came back. That's okay. We've still got blue blood, and that's fine. So we're okay on that. I had 2, one for kidneys and one for what do you call it, cholesterol. Well, they both okay. So we're all right in that department there. But how the ticker's going, we're not sure. It keeps going. It misses a beat now and again. Every third one, actually. I ain't got a third beat. It's 1, 2, miss, 1, 2, miss. It's irregular. At least it is regular. It misses a third beat. Oh dear, we'll survive. Right, round to you, Ken, and I say the only advice is I'm not sure if it's your son or your brother, let him have a look, Ken, because it's a bit difficult over the air there, and I say most of them things are perishing well built in anyway, you can't get in them anyway, and just screening it won't do it, as I think Dave said anyway. G0VPD, if you're still with us, G6N8, G2OT.
G2OT, G0VPD. Well, many thanks indeed. And sorry I can't stay with you, but I didn't want to interrupt proceedings, but the old nose is a bit better today. and sorry for the 2-metre interruption. But anyway, I say 7-3 to all members on the net, and apologise that I can't give my...
Again, it's okay, JSP. I just looking at my linear transmitting simultaneously on.
1671 Ryota number. Okay, we've got that there, Ken. No problem at all. Okay, anyway, you take it easy, and thanks for calling in, and let's hope your lad can sort that out for you there. Right, round to you, Alan, and see how you are. G4CWV, G2OT. Are you with us, Alan? Golf 4 Charlie Whiskey Victor, G2OT. Yeah, it's your turn, Alan. Your turn, over.
Yeah, good, George. Yeah, we have...
not Dublin. I'm reading both of you, readability 5, strength, both of you, about 5.5, so not a problem, just an awful lot of, awful lot of Harry Ramsden. Pretty grey day here today, but it's heated up at almost 13 degrees, almost 13 degrees, so... grey, mizzling, but slightly warmer. I'll pass it back to David. 2E1, CAS, so G0JYL.
So did I.
Hi. So did I, go ahead.
Oh, Roger Dodger. Okay, good morning, John, G0JYL, MW0OZI returning, and good morning, David. I can't hear you on the radio, but I got you on Hat Green, and same for you, Kenny, although you're coming through about a 4 and 4, I'm afraid. John's the best signal at the moment, 5.9 plus 10, so not too bad. It's not too bad here as far as warmth goes this morning. I went out and did some shopping and it felt quite nice, but 9.6 at the moment, and the barometer's 1024, 0.4, so not too bad, although it is raining. Here it is raining. Yeah. Never mind. And it's the wind's not too bad this morning anyway, so hopefully the day shouldn't be too bad. I'll stick it back to you there, John. G0JYL, MW0OZI.
Yeah, mini Paul, Colin. Well, you're a booming signal to me. We obviously have a good pass between us. I'm really honest, so I didn't look at the meter. You didn't need to. You're wearing 5.9, so back in my ear, I've got the fans on. The product group looking at it before me. Very lazy. I put the boom mic on and I can move around and do things that I don't have to sort of you squint your ears, whatever you do with your ears to make them listen. But I just find it a lot easier. And as I say, David operating for ACD for a living, they used to wear a headset and not a problem. Better pass it back to David, I think. I don't think he's definitely been out. Pass it back to David. I shan't be able to hang around too long, guys, I'm afraid, because we've got a few things we need to do. And tomorrow we're going over to our grandsons, and we're bringing him back with us. So I think he's staying with us 3 months. Mum and Dad have had a bit of work done. They've got some decorations they want to do. So we're having little Lucas, age 3, which will keep us on our toes. So don't be surprised if you hear a squeaky voice on one morning or one evening, because he is quite intrigued by my radio, so it's probably the lights and the bits and bobs, but you may well hear a squeaky voice. I'll try and train him to say my full time. 2E1, TAF to take, he's okay while we're the wrap up.
Hey, GZ.
Mike in Welsh Pool, go ahead, Mike. Mike, readability 5, strength about 5 as well, so 5-5, Mike. And thanks for everything. Lucas is only 3. We only have one grandchild who, of course, is the apple of our eye, especially the XL. Lovely little boy. He does come and stay with us from time to time. As I say, Mum and Dad have got some decorating to do, so we'll have a very busy but very enjoyable weekend, and he'll see his great-grand, my mum, and he'll see one of his uncle, who dotes on as well. So the days will go quickly and we'll have fun. Somebody else, I think it's G3 AGZ, John checked in, so I'll pass it to AGZ, and then can you pass it back to David, 2E1 TF, please, who's running the net. So I'm going to have to shoot in probably 10 minutes at the most. So I think it's G3 AGZ to take the 0JL with the wrap-up net. Go ahead, please.
Yeah, good morning, John. G0JYL. It's actually GW0 AGZ, but no worries, you're almost correct. Good morning, everyone. I think I've got the full list. I've been listening for about 3 or 4 minutes. So the signals I've heard, yourself, John, you're up and down very much. You've been at 5 and 9, down to 5 and 6. Colin, good morning to Colin. A nice signal from you, 5-9 plus, as normal. David, I could just about hear above the noise, but not a good copy at all. And about the same with Kenny. Probably Kenny was slightly better, maybe. And good morning to Mike in Welsh Pool, your usual 5 and 7. So there we are, yeah. Just come on to 80 metres. I had a QSO a little bit up the band and came down here to see if there was any activity. And there's a few absences that are usually on that aren't on at the moment. But anyway, there's how many of us? 2, 4, 5, there's 6 of us including myself, so there you go. So I believe I'm going to pass it to David, who I believe is in the chair, so hopefully you can copy me, David, but anyway, we'll see how we go. 2E1 TAF to take it, GW0AGZ, over.
Bob.
Over, Bob.
When do you want you to take it, Bob?
Okay. Well, there you go. I'm not really prepared at the moment, but I've heard Colin, I've heard John, I've heard the other John, but I've no idea which way it goes anyway. I wonder if Terry's on the side. T4AYD, you buy? No, obviously not. So I'm going to put the key around to you, Colin. Mike Whiskey 0 OZA. Try it over, please, Colin.
Roger, Bob. Good morning. JSYF. You're 5'9" with me, Bob. No problem at all. And John AGZ, GW0AGZ. You're 5'9" plus 10 there, John. Mike, good morning, Mike. Trouble is I can't hear you very well on the radio, so I'm listening on Hat Green for you. The same as Kenny. Say David, again, Hat Green. I'm looking at your call sign on Hat Green, David. It looks like you moved to Wales. 2W1 TAF you got up there. Oh dear. I'll go and make you a cup of tea, mate. Lovely job. Yeah, as I say, it is raining here. It's warm enough and the winds aren't too bad. I've put the mast up at the moment, so I'm trying a few experiments with that. Seeing if I can get on 40 using 20 meter UB20. I can get it the SWR right the way down, but whether it will radiate or not, I don't know. I haven't actually tried it yet, so that'll be quite interesting. And John, yeah, decorating. Good idea to keep a 3-year-old out of the way when you're doing the decorating. Hey, and that's a marvellous trick if you can do it. Squinting your ear holes. Wonderful. By the way, just a general comment. Does anybody know anything about cubicle quads at all? Just a general question, throwing it open. A friend down the road, he's thinking of building one, and he said, could I ask a question this morning, see if anybody knows anything about them. I mean, he's got plans and whatever, and he knows how to build one, but just about frequencies, that's all. Last night I was on with him, and we got into America, and we got obviously over to the continent. It was wide open on 40 last night. I had a great night, quite a few good contacts, so that's worth having a listen to at night now. It certainly opened up, but very enjoyable anyway. Okay, back to you there, Bob. G0SYF MW0OZI.
Yeah, okay, Colin, but first of all, I got to apologise to everyone for not being here on time. But we have been down to the canal. It's lovely. It's very foggy coming over the top, going over the top of the Cotswold to going down. When we got down there, it was in nice sunshine, so that was quite all right down the canal, and it looked as though it had actually picked up. So we could try to come back up over the Cotswold. Well, I don't know anybody knows it, but Frost Rail, it's a very, very long hill. I got finished up with two council lorries loaded up with, I don't know, probably tarmac or something. And I got stuck behind them. They were only doing about 2 miles an hour up there, so it really knocked me back. And we got into the top. It was still foggy, but once we come back down over the side, it was okay. Anyway, I apologize to anybody if I'm going to miss anybody, but I'm going to put the key straight to John there. GW0AGZ. John, would you like trail over, please, John?
Yeah, good morning, Bob. G0SYF, GW0AGZ returning. in a rather overcast Lalamannoch. But there you go. It's quite mild though. It's about 7 or 8 degrees. Been out in the garden earlier on this morning doing some tidying up, a bit of shredding, and filled the bin up. I'll be going to tip with that at the end of the week when I've filled all 4 bins up. So it's I've got out of the chair now and started doing things, you know. What did you do? Oh yeah, Colin, quads. No, I don't know anything about quads other than what they've looked like, of course, and that they are good antennas and perform very well, but I've got no knowledge about etc., so can't really help you on that one. And it's good that 40 is open at night, but I've never been on at night, so I'm obviously missing out. I'll have to, when there's nothing on the TV worth watching, I'll come in here and see what's occurring. But the problem is I'm usually watching TV, Colin, but there you go. So you can't do everything, can you? Just got the Radcom this morning. It's arrived this morning, so I'm just flicking through it now, you know. And it's quite noticeable now on lots of the adverts. They don't put the price on, do they? You've got to ring for a best price and all this, so it makes you think it's negotiable type of thing, you know. Whereas in the past they would put the price on, wouldn't they? You know, but I mean they still do put the price on some of them. But there's quite a lot now, and noticeably you got to ring, you know. So slight change in policies there. But anyway, it's a reflection of the times, I guess. You're a good Stephen Bob as per usual, and everyone else was about the same as last time, and I gave a report, so there we go. I'm not sure who's in the chair. It was David, so I better pass it back to David, and then just sort it out from there. 2E1TAF, GW0AGZ.
Thanks for that, David. I'm afraid readability has dropped quite a bit, David, but when I came onto this, Matt, you were 4 and 5, readability 4. Kenny was 4 and 6, so it's just one of those things. But I will carry on down the list and see if I can find some more there, which I know is on the list, if you don't mind, David. Golf Whiskey 4, Delta Whiskey X-Ray. Good morning, Mike. Would you like trail over? W4DWX, Mike. Yeah, 4 and 6, Mike. Some words missed just a little bit, but yeah, obviously still having problems with that roofing, roofing tappy, but it sounds as though it's all going on, and with a bit of luck, you'll have a very, very successful ending there, Mike. Right, as far as I can note, there's another one on the list that I haven't got to yet. D0JYL, John, would you like trying over?
Hi, Bob, and welcome to Not Spoken for a few days. I will make this my final because we need to pop out, so apologies for that. I can now hear myself talking in the background on Hat Green. My turned the volume up on my headphones, that will drown me out. What else to tell? The other was saying we're over to see Lucas tomorrow and then bringing him back with us for I think 3 nights because Mum and Dad are decorating the house, and I think it was Colin commented that the last thing they need is their 3-year-old son helping them with painting. I think he's probably be able to spread the paint around quite effectively, just possibly not exactly where they'd want it to go. So we've had a busy time, and I think you'll probably hear my voice somewhat higher pitched than mine at some point. I hope for the next 2 days. He does like coming into a chat and watching what goes on. So I'll have to train him to say G0JYL. So it may have to bear with me, guys. Other than that, grey day here, Bob. Misty, drizzling, I think, mizzling a bit. It's quite warm. It's 13 degrees. Quite misty. The mist is rolling off the top of Stormtree Plain. So another one of those grey, dreadful winter days. But the nights are pulling out, aren't they? It's staying light in the evening now. So I'll stop in Malden and look forward to the days of spring. All the snowdrops are out. A lot of daffodils are coming out. Crocuses and so on. We had a walk around Mayfair a couple of days ago. Very pretty, with a lot of the flowers coming out, so salad-garding out, starting to show. All the gardening stuff, and I look at my garden and think, yes, somebody else should be out there at some point, but I will do, now it's warming up. Anyway, I will go off and leave you to finalise the net. So, G0SYS-G0JYL with the wrap-up net. Cheers all, I'll hopefully catch away, manage to play this evening. Cheers, Bob.
Yeah, cheers, John. G0JYL. Noted on the decorating for the son and the daughter-in-law decorating. Well, yeah, you can't have a young child there. Well, I had to manage. I couldn't get the young child away, should I say, when that was years ago. No one put their hands up to help out in that respect. But yeah, we managed. There you go. Anyway, you have a good day, John. Thanks for being there. As I say, apologies for being rather late, but take care and have a good day, John. And with that, I'll just take a pause now, just in case there's something out there that I've missed. D0SYF, standing by. No, so certainly no one came in on that poll, so we'll put the key up to Kenny up at Hall Beach. Mike 3, Zulu Kilo Bravo, Kenny. If you're still receiving, you'd like trying over. Okay, I heard you say over, Kenny. That was quick. But yeah, very good morning to you, Kenny. As I say, apologies for being late again. You're still round about a 4 and 6, Kenny. Are you actually dropping the key now, Kenny? Mike 3, Zulu Kilo Bravo? Okay, Kenny. Right, so we go down to David again. 2 Echo 1 Tango Alpha Fox. David, you like trying over? thanks for that, David. Still a bit of a 4 and 5. As they struggling a bit. Yeah, I will have to try to use the DSR. I think it's cheating, but on the other hand, it's certainly doing a good job for everyone this morning. So with that, I'll put the key round to Colin. GW0OZI, Colin, train over.
Yeah, thanks, Bob. And all the best, John. Have a good day and enjoy yourself if you can. And same to you, David. Yeah, stay inside, keep warm and dry, mate. That's the best thing to do. Plenty of cups of tea. Oh, lovely job. Kenny, yeah, the quad he's on about what we're trying to do. He's trying to get the smallest quad he can for 40 metres. And we're looking at doing a half wave and see if that'll work, or even a quarter wave, or even a 5/8 wave. So we've got the dimensions and everything, but we don't know how efficient they are or whatever. And we're trying to work out the smallest 40-metre quad that we can do, just as an experiment to see what happens. Because at the moment he's got a off-centre fed dipole that he's using, which isn't too bad. As I say, it was quite funny last night. I'd got this guy in Florida. We got 5 and 9 both ways, which was good. But he tried to call him and just could not get in. I mean, he's only got his 10 watts anyway, because he's an MW3, and he has been since 2006. And he's quite happy with that. But he couldn't get in at all, so I did offer to put his call sign out on my 400 watts, but he did laugh at that. But never mind, it was good fun anyway. We enjoyed it last night. It was really, really good fun. As I say, there was quite a few, I'm just trying to think where they were now. Was it Lithuania? No, not Lithuania. Oh, I don't know, somewhere else. A couple of them over there in Europe. But yeah, the band was quite good. The noise levels weren't too bad, which quite surprised me because I mean during the day the noise levels are absolutely horrendous. Yeah, good fun anyway. Okay there, Bob. You went up to +5 for a while there, Bob. So no problems.